What's goody good. Cancer, what's good? This is Joy Kimberly, bringing you your November 2019 You, Me, Them 3 is a crowd spread. This is going to cover you from today until roughly the 27th of December, this month. These messages may or may not resonate for you. If not, you should definitely check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, and or Mars signs. Venus and Mars are for love. Venus if you're a woman. Mars if you're a man. These messages may also be for people around you. All of my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit a sister up for a personal session. Oh, y'all starting in already. Damn. And that's pretty much that. The fortnightlies are back, in addition to a new spread that was dubbed Above Below. Your video will be coming out, I guess, when I'm guided to do it. And when it does come out, it'll be from that day and the next 15 days on. FYI. Okay, so we're going to jump right into your spread. I just need to share this live link with my Instagram page. If you're on Instagram, go ahead and give a sister a follow at JoyKimberlyTheBridge. BRB. Okay, really quick, we're adults and we curse here. If that's going to bother you, you should get the fuck out. Excuse me. That's your disclaimer. Just saying. Okay, so I didn't hear a song for y'all. Doesn't mean shit. But jumping right into your spread. Oh, the cheetah's on some bullshit. Let me just throw that out there real quick. Their cards, negative. Not at all. Alright. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups reversed, which could indicate your three-party situation, or it could also indicate how some of you don't want to reconcile with someone. For some of you, somebody could be trying to come back into your life, specifically another water sign. Either a Pisces or a Scorpio. For some of you, I feel it's more scorpionic energy than anything else. Or you could be trying to get back into someone else's life, Cancer. And for a lot of you, it could be a Pisces. Excuse me. Please hold. But either way, somebody's not happy with something. Hey, Angry Bird, how you doing, honey? Somebody's not happy with, more than likely, the state of the triangle. I can't see how anybody would be happy with a fucking triangle, because that part. But they seem dissatisfied. They seem unhappy. Also with the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups is also a reunion, or it can be. I'm well, thank you. Or it can be a reunion. And for some of you, you just, with it being reversed, you're not interested in anything remotely close to reconciling with anybody. Here goes Pisces. Now with the High Priestess reversed here, for some of you, you could be saying, listen, good riddance, because at the end of the day, oh shit. You got the High Priestess and the King of Wands. This is big hoe energy here. Big hoe. Not big homie, but big hoe. Just saying. And so, I can see how you wouldn't want to reconcile with this situation, because why would you? The King of Wands can't keep his dick in his pants, and the High Priestess reverse can't keep her legs closed. So it's like, who really wants to be bothered with that shit? Like, why would you want to go back? Wow, I need y'all to move over. Need y'all to move over. Yeah, you're this totally, and another thing too with the Four of Cups is like you're totally disinterested in anything having to do with reconciling, putting things back together, anything of that nature. Also with the High Priestess reverse, I feel like you're letting that be known now, because in the past you probably weren't, or you were saying some things but not enough. Whatever plans you had or thoughts you had, and again, in reconciliation, it's not happening because you realize that the situation is never going to change. Only thing you're ever going to get are half-ass apologies, and that's just not something, it's not something that you want. It's not conducive to anything healthy, and it's not good for you. And so for a lot of you, especially with the Five of Swords there, I'm feeling like, you're finally putting yourself first, and because of that, you're able to focus on yourself. Two of Pentacles reversed. You're dropping one of the Pentacles and focusing more attention on the other one, and that other one, my dear Cancer, is you. Excuse me. Jumping right into your spread. Your first card placement is the Innocent Party. Oh, this is how we do in the spreads now. The Romance Angel Oracle deck will not be being used until I'm guided to use it again, and so I'll be using my other tarot cards, maybe one of my other Oracle decks as guided, and I will be clarifying as guided. If I'm not guided to clarify, I will not. Get off my nose. Okay, so first card placement is the Innocent Party. You have the Four of Wands reversed. Definitely pulling up roots. And it looks like they're trying to avoid some type of disaster too, especially looking at their other card, which is the their knowledge of the triangle. And so excuse me, because of that, they're realizing that the relationship is not healthy, it's not stable. You can't build on something like this. Look at the foundation. There should be two wands on each side. There is not. And so the Innocent Party is realizing, I'm not going to get any more from this situation than I already have, but more heartache, headache, bullshit. And I think I want to go do something else. Also, for some of you, you could be open to an unorthodox relationship. So instead of it being just the two of you, you're fine with it being either an open relationship or your significant other seeing other people as long as they're taking care of home. Your next card placement is the Cheater. You have the Devil. So not only is the cheater looking out for him or herself, they're keeping you, trapped or bonded to the situation. For some of you, there could be marriage involved in this, or this could just be a really long-term relationship, somewhere around 15 years. And the cheater could, I really feel like the cheater's been doing this for a long time. And you're so used to this shit, some of you are turning a blind eye to it. Alternatively, though, that could also be why a lot of you don't really expect any type of change, because you already know what it is. Just like, the cheater, they like to cheat. What else are you gonna say to somebody who says, "But Innocent Party, why do you sit there and take this shit? Because you've been taking it. You're not about to stop just because somebody asks you why do you sit there and take it. You're being mentally and emotionally abused, but again, this is the treatment that you're allowing. And for some of you too, you feel like you don't have a choice. Also for the cheater just really feels like they're just fucking around. A lot. And with no regard to the Innocent Party's feelings, or the cheatee for that matter, I'm also feeling like their tastes in sexual pleasures or activities are not average or normal. Just saying. And for some of you, this is definitely a fucking Capricorn. Okay, we're clarifying. Oh, we're just gonna drop all the crystals. Okay. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. For the November 2019 You Meet Them 3's a crowd spread. I'm clarifying the spreads. Please give me clear cut, straightforward clarifiers for each card. I'm guided to clarify. Please and thank you. I have one card to clarify the cheater. Okay. Control. Too much control. Cheater has way too much control and doesn't know what the fuck to do with it until he abuses it. With the Nine of Cups reversed, I kind of feel like it's not even really what he wants, but the flip side of it is, I gotta show you this shit because it coincides with the reading. These are their motives, the Nine of Cups. So how is it that they're coming up with the Nine of Cups inverted? I mean, reversed. In some cases, it could be that they are overindulging, like a lot, to the point of abusing something, the thing. Or it could be like an addiction at this point. So for some of you, the cheater is addicted to sex, or a certain type of sex. Excuse me. Underneath the Nine of Cups reversed is the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is something that, like, it was planted. So somebody showed them this and they had a good time. And they thought, well, shit, I can keep having this good time elsewhere. I don't have to just stay here and do it. I can go and do whatever the fuck I want elsewhere. With the Page of Wands reversed, I feel like whatever fling that was, it happened and it fizzled out really quickly, but not quick enough for the seed to not be planted. And the seed that was planted was, oh shit, I'm a freak. Oh, okay. And for a lot of you, you may be portraying yourself as this, but this is who you really are. And with this newfound addiction, it makes you worse. It's just what it is. Please hold. Okay, moving right along. Your next card placement is the Cheaty, and you have the Five of Pentacles reversed. I feel like the Cheaty, excuse me. Excuse me. I feel like the Cheaty came in out of the cold as far as, like, realizing that they were holding on to something that wasn't realistic as far as the cheater goes. I also feel like, were you saving yourself for them, Cheaty? Saving yourself for the cheater. Okay. And so, excuse me, for some of you, you realize that you were waiting for nothing. Because one, damn, y'all gotta get off my nose. For one, the cheater is, not only is he or she controlling and semi-abusive, narcissistic, shit like that, manipulative, like, their sexual taste and appetite is not something that you're used to. And so you're just like, whew, I'm glad that shit's over. You may have some regrets, but I feel like they're minor. And I honestly feel like if you do have any regrets, it's not noticing the signs that they were freaks early. Damn. I just heard voyeurism. So for some of you, the cheater probably just likes to watch you have sex with other people. Where's this going, guys? What the fuck? What's going on? Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. Now, here goes your clarifier. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. So, Cheaty, let's talk, honey. Some of you are fucking married. or in a long-term relationship yourself. So in essence, for those of you who that applies to, this shit is more of a square than an actual triangle. But since we only talking about you, the cheater, and the cheater's significant other, tis the triangle. But now you ain't slick. You ain't slick at all. And I feel like what happened here is, especially in light of this Nine of Pentacles reverse, I feel like for some of you realized there was some of you realized there was too much of a risk for you to fuck with the cheater. Others of you, damn. Oh, others of you, like you, I'm gonna put this, like, it's not necessarily you coming in out of the cold, it's you feeling more secure because you're no longer fucking with the cheater, which could get you caught up with your significant other. Because remember, the Nine of Pentacles is an independent person. Reverse, they are not independent. They are normally coupled. And so, for a lot of you like shit. So like y'all are doing some legit hiding, and doing shit on the low now. And because you were not found out, especially with this Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you're definitely juggling something. With the Hierophant reverse next, I feel like this actually feels like there may have been a breakup or demotion in the relationship because of whatever happened with you and the cheater, or because some of you may have morally just felt like, you know what, maybe I should take a step back from this situation before we try to move things further. Because for some of you, you may have had some type of proposal, and some of you may have rejected it. Some of you. And this is what you really want. Oh, Cheaty, this is what you really want. This is what you want. Like, but you know that you can't get it by doing with this type of energy, with this Two of Pentacles. And so what you're doing is you're attempting to focus more on the couple. This is what you're trying to do. And hoping that shit doesn't come back to bite you in the ass, because at the end of the day, some of you did fuck around with the cheater. That was all over the fucking place. But hey, I'm here for it. Now, your next card placement is the innocent party's awareness of the triangle. And you have the Tower reversed. So, in some cases, the innocent party doesn't know. They may know that the cheater fucks around. Excuse me, because the cheater fucks around so much. But as far as it being specifically you, cheaty, more than likely they don't know. It's you. Because the Tower right side up is normally you being blindsided, you being surprised, anything along those lines. And for a lot of you, it just feels like you may not be aware yet, or you could be turning a blind eye to it. Remember, your first card initially said, though, that you're aware of the cheater's ways. And so I think in this case, it's not necessarily about what they're doing. It's more of who they're doing it with. That part. So I feel like in some instances, some of you are aware, others of you maybe not so much, or if you are aware, you're just not sure of who it is. Your next card placement is the cheater's motives, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is pretty much saying, oh, I'm happy. Didn't I say some of you were into a certain type of sex? Where are they? There's no chains on this one. On the traditional right-of-way, though, the boy and the girl, the male and the female, are chained to the devil's pedestal, whatever the fuck the devil is on. They're chained to that. Look at her chains on her wrists. Some of you are definitely into S&M. And this is what motivates you, cheater. Being able to get your shit off in the freakiest way possible. Not something I was expecting coming into this reading, just saying. And so I also feel like this is not something you're going to be stopping. And not for nothing, there's so many cups here. There's a lot of water energy here. I get Scorpio, again, I get Scorpio energy, Pisces energy, Capricorn. I just heard Taurus and Sagittarius. Goddamn, y'all just want to fuck with everybody. Okay, hey, whatever. So that's what the cheaters' motives are. To get off as much as they can, as freaky as they can. Anything outside of the normal or average. Oh, excuse me. Okay, your next card placement is the cheaties' motives, and you have the 5 of Cups. And so I feel like what's really standing out the most to me in this card is him. Whenever I see him, and there goes Scorpio. Didn't I say I felt that scorpionic energy? Anyway, whenever I see the 5 of Cups, well, maybe not every time, but a lot of times when I look at the 5 of Cups, this guy in the middle always looks like he's sick to me. It looks like he has on a hospital robe, and that's like his IV pole. And maybe he's going to the bathroom or something, or to call for a nurse, because the call button, they want to act like they don't fucking hear the shit and all that. And so he going to look for him. Listen. I need to use the bathroom. I need a bath. Where's my sponge bath? Anyway, so for some of you, what could have motivated you to stop fucking with the cheater was your significant other could have been sick, a family member could have been sick, especially a father figure or a father. Oh my God, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all, but they going in ever since I started the video. So anyway, I feel like they don't want to feel guilty. That's what this card feels like. They feel guilty as fuck. And at this point, they're just like, I really need to shake this energy because this is not something that they're used to. Let's clarify. Please clarify the cheaties' motives. Yeah, it's just angel wings. A lot of readers have itchy noses when they read because the angels sitting at the table with me, or standing at the table with me, next to me, with their wings tickling my nose. Fun times. Now, the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. Guess what your clarifier is, though? The Queen. Remember, the King and Queen, they belong together. These two belong together. And at the end of the day, this doesn't feel like... I have to go back to... This doesn't feel like this is something that the... cheaty, like, it's not that the cheater wants to be with the cheater. The cheaty seems to me to want to be with whoever they've already been with when they started fucking with the cheater, if they started fucking with them. Because for some of you, I feel like you may not have necessarily did anything with the cheater, but you definitely entertained the shit, that part. So keep that in mind. Also, for some of you, you may actually be pursuing the cheater because you feel like the two of you belong together. Oh, now I gotta hurry up because they going in. They going in. Okay, and so what could have happened here? This is how I'm seeing this. The cheaty regrets if something was done with the cheater, they regret it because at the end of the day, they know that their significant other is their soulmate. King and Queen, remember, they belong together. It's just their relationship had become a bit of a struggle. Their family was falling apart, and they needed something to get them out of that mind frame. Also, too, this could be one of their children who could have possibly gotten into some type of car accident or some type of something that threw them off. And so the cheaty may have been seeking outside solace, love, shit like that. Just like a distraction. Like, I just need something to help me get this shit off my mind because it's a lot all at once. And so that's what they did, but they regretted it because at the end of the day, the person that they're with is the person that they belong with. And so their motive is to kind of keep that shit under wraps, because they don't want that shit to come out, because if it does, they know that they're out of there. So yeah, there's that. That's what motivates you, cheaty. Oh my God. Nah, I gotta go. I can't. Okay. Your most likely outcome between now and December 27th, Cancer, you have the Eight of Cups reversed. For some of you, you're looking like you're walking away and you're coming back. For others of you, you're walking away or somebody else walked away and you don't know why. Now, with the cheaties story, the way we just read that corner, I could see how, cheater, you would be looking for them like, well, damn, where the fuck this bitch go? Didn't you just... We was just hanging out together, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden this bitch is gonna disappear and shit, like she don't know I'm moving. I know this motherfucker getting on my calls and my text messages, you just not gonna answer? They're not going to answer. Because it was a one-time thing. For some of you, it was a one-time thing. For others of you, it may have happened a couple of times, but at the end of the day, it was just something that was supposed to happen to help them get their mind off of it. And once they did, they regretted it and felt like shit. I'm also feeling Leo energy. Well, actually, the lions in this card are sticking out big time. Lions. Hello, lions. So there's that. Okay, so... I'm going to clarify. Quickly, too, because my nose... Please clarify the most likely outcome for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Mars between now and December 27th. Oh yeah, somebody's getting left. Ooh shit, it's crazy. It's like that's the shit I just said. One more card, please. One more card to clarify the most likely outcome between now and December 27th. How many cards? There's too many cards. One more card, please. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Okay, so here are the clarifiers. You have the Wheel, not the Wheel of Fortune, I'm sorry. You have the Tower, the Five of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Now, we're going to clarify the Tower card because it's the Tower. That's what you're supposed to do. When it comes out, you're supposed to clarify that, motherfucker. Please clarify the Tower. Why is the Tower here clarifying the most likely outcome for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Mars? One card, please. One card to clarify the Tower for Cancer. Shit. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. Now, what's clarifying the Tower is the Sun. Bottom of the deck is Judgment, and what could be happening here with some of you is there could be a surprise as far as some type of resurrecting. So somebody's gonna probably try to go back somewhere, and with that realization, you're gonna be like, they did what? Huh? I'm not fucking going up there. I'm not touching that shit with a 10-foot pole. For some of you, what could be happening is somebody gets left, it catches them off guard, they feel like, shit, this is my karma, but I deserved it. You knew it all along. And then with the Sun card and the Tower, again, you knew, you just didn't really think they was going to do it. And so when somebody gets left, I feel like whoever it is that gets left, they're going to be going back to the other person and say, baby, you know I love you, you know, blah, blah, blah. So let's chalk it up, guys. The cheatie will more than likely be going back to their significant other because that's what we've been seeing. And that's going to catch the cheater off guard because they're like, well, damn, I thought I was fucking the shit out of you. No? Oh, okay. And so that catches them off guard, but at the end of the day, that is your karma. And so that leaves you left out in the cold. But again, you knew. You fucking knew. Also, I need to point out that underneath the High Priestess is the Four of Swords. Underneath the Judgment card is what, guys? Come on. The Four of Swords. Excuse me while I answer my little baby gangster. Okay, so need to point that out to you. For some of you, you could have some healing done in this time, especially with the Star card right after the Four of Swords. Like, I feel like this alone time is going to allow you to heal and or obtain some type of information that you need, enlightenment, etc. on moving forward. But the most likely outcome is somebody's definitely leaving. I feel like somebody's leaving and coming back, which again is the Eight of Cups reversed anyway. Yeah, somebody leaves and somebody comes back. I think the biggest surprise though is not necessarily going to be the part that somebody left. I think it's the coming back part that fucks them up. That's what this feels like to me. Just saying. So yeah, we're done. Your messages, yo, these messages have been all over the place the past like 2 days. They've been a little cray. They've been a little cray. Just saying. So we're done. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment below. Thumbs up the video. Share the shit out this bitch. All that good shit. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit the bell so you can get all notifications as opposed to some of them. And that's that. Thank you for listening, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget, all my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit a sister up for a personal session. And that's that on that, Jack. That's what I just heard. Time for a break. You too, Angry Bird. I'm going to put something on my nose because they going in. Like, what, y'all happy? Y'all doing a happy dance around my nose or something? What's going on? Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, 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 tell a friend about Joy Kimberly. You're welcome. Fire. And don't let people get used to treating y'all like shit. Toodles.